Ever wondered why that one friend always gets their way? Or how cult leaders pull people in? Welcome back to Simple Stickman Stuff, your twice weekly dose of breakdown animation. Today we are deep diving into 2500 years of dark psychology history. Trust me, it's not just a TikTok trend, it's an ancient human cheat code. Hit that subscribe button right now because we drop gems like this every single week. Seriously, smash it. You don't want to miss our next animation. Let's travel back 2500 years. Ancient China. Meet Sun Tzu. He wrote The Art of War. You might think it's just about swords and shields. Nope, it is the literal blueprint for mental manipulation. His biggest maxim: all warfare is based on deception. He taught leaders to look weak when they are strong. Sound familiar? That's literally ancient version of playing victim to gaslight your opponents. He proved that mind games win battles before they even start. If you can control what your enemy thinks, you already won. He was the original puppet master. Fast forward to 1513, Renaissance Italy. Enter Niccolo Machiavelli. This guy was the ultimate chaotic neutral. He wrote a book called The Prince. It was basically a guide on how to be a toxic ruler. His core vibe: the end justifies the means. He argued that it is much better for a leader to be feared than loved. It wasn't about being nice or morally right. It was about pure, calculated control. Today, we literally call master manipulators Machiavellian. He formalized the hustle. He took the empathy out of the human equation and turned people into chess pieces. Let's pause right here. If you are loving this animated timeline, smash that like button. It really helps our stickmen stay alive and clicking. Now, let's look at a less famous but crucial milestone: the late 1800s, the era of early hypnotism. A guy named Franz Mesmer started messing with the human subconscious. People realized you could literally implant suggestions into someone else's mind without them knowing. It wasn't magic, it was early psychological programming. This paved the way for mass suggestion. Suddenly, scientists realized the human mind had a backdoor. And if you knew how to pick the lock, you could control the house. Let's skip ahead to the 1930s. This is where dark psychology went global. The rise of modern propaganda. Governments realized they could manipulate entire nations using radio, posters, and emotional engineering. They used fear, they used isolation, they mastered the art of identity erasure. It showed how easily the human brain defaults to herd mentality when pushed by dark psychological triggers. They manufactured consent on a massive scale. It was terrifying effective. Let's jump to another hidden gem in history, the 1960s, the Milgram experiment. A psychologist wanted to see how far people could go just because an authority figure told them to. The results were chilling. Regular people were willing to deliver lethal electric shocks to strangers just because a guy in a lab coat said, "Please continue." It proved that human obedience can be weaponized with the right psychological framing. You don't need to force people, you just need to look like you're in charge. Now, let's get into the actual modern science. The year is 2002. Psychologists Paul Hoss and Williams dropped a massive study. They officially named the Dark Triad. This is the holy trinity of toxic behavior. First, narcissism, grandiosity, and zero empathy. Second, psychopathy, impulsivity, and cold-heartedness. Third, Machiavellianism, manipulation for personal gain. When these three traits combine, you get the ultimate emotional predator. It moved dark psychology from a hysterical vibe to a hard, cold science, which brings us to right now, the digital era. The last 20 years, the phrase dark psychology exploded online. Why? Because the internet weaponized it. Algorithmic manipulation is real. Social media platforms are literally designed to hijack your dopamine levels. They keep you scrolling, angry, and engaged. It is dark psychology automated by AI. And it's not just big tech, it's everyday life. We see it in toxic relationships. It's love bombing on Monday, gaslighting on Wednesday, and ghosting by Friday. We are swimming in dark psychology every single day. Many character energy turned toxic. But here is the plot twist. You don't learn this stuff to become the villain. You learn it to build your armor. Once you know the tactics, nobody can play you. You become unmanipulatable. That is your real superpower. What part of the timeline shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. We reply to every single person in the first hour. Don't forget, we post 2 videos a week here at Simple Stickman Stuff. So hit that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown. Stay safe out there, protect your peace, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.